Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wildcard Week action as we return back for the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. This game is going to be taking place in Nashville, Tennessee, as we are currently awaiting the kickoff. On top of that, we will also be joined in just a little bit by my partner in crime, Kingle. Currently waiting on him to get his fucking AirPods because he likes to throw money around. But as we await the kick, couple of quick things that we're going to go ahead and go over. The Titans coming in with obviously one of the best rushing attacks in the league. You've got Derrick Henry. You've got a really stout offensive line. But on the backside of that, you've got really good receivers in Julio, A.J. Brown, a somewhat competent quarterback in Tannehill, as Kingle finally has found his fucking AirPods and is in the booth with me.
What it do, everybody? Yeah. I want everybody here to know real world dealings right now. We are smoking that Astro Pack, baby. We are smoking that Houston Pack, baby. Yeah. Sorry. I also have sound from one of the streams, so I was low-key dancing and vibing along to it. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Just to let you know, I am watching Austin's POV instead of Carlos's.
Oh, I 1000% was gonna do the same thing, except Twitch somehow, some way doesn't let me mute it. So for what, I couldn't tell you. Oh man! Also, speaking to you all live from the beautiful city that is Miami. Yeah. 305, Mr. 305. Jesus, did they crash? Did some weird shit happen?
Crashed. Let me get Incent to turn off the commentary first.
That's what I'm saying. Holy shit. Like, this is so loud in my ear right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I still hate you, Twitch. Let me mute you, bro. It's not that hard. Let me mute you. Holy shit. Okay. Anyhow, I know I've missed quite a bit of action here in the Red Zone Sim Leagues world. If you want to fill me in just a little bit, what's been happening? What matchups are we looking forward to in next week?
Well, first things first, I cannot go through with a sum up of this week without talking about the huge smackdown that was the Jacksonville Jaguars taking down the Baltimore Ravens. You heard that right. You heard that right. The Jacksonville Jaguars went into Baltimore and they upset the favored Baltimore Ravens by 7 with a goal line interception.
Yeah, that hurts. That definitely hurts. Rest in peace to that man in Baltimore. How are you the favorite and lose to a team that, for all purposes at the beginning of the year was tanking? They were very much set to be a tank team. How did they get here to be, a wild card team and then win in the wild card? I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you.
Well, you see, as my display capture decides not to work, Houston, we have a problem. There we go. God. There we go. I don't know why it decided to not work for a second there. It was just black screened. Here we go. As kick is going to go and Tennessee is going to take over. But on top of that, this is as usual for the most part. Obviously, the Seahawks are going to get force lost. Don't really need to tell you that because you're, you know that already. As
Mr. 305.
As Derrick Henry takes the first run for about 6.
No, damn, you are super far ahead of me then. I barely just got this handoff right now. Oh my God. Well,
uh,
honestly, speaking of runs, that probably is going to be the way Drew beat this Cleveland team. The only way anybody has ever consistently gotten wins against this man is keeping the ball out of his hands and
oh my
really just
goodness.
playing
Yeah, I was about
smart
to say,
football.
somehow nobody covering Kane on the sideline. They came to double cover the stick route, left the out route wide open. That play was dead in the water, and they just decided to not cover it. I don't know.
Hey, honestly, that's going to be the biggest and best way for him to get any type of points or yardage. That defense in holy hell. That defense in Cleveland is fucking dynamic as hell. If you're not running around,
Tannehill going deep, looking
screaming
for
for
the
your
end zone.
head.
This is Julio. Can't get 2 feet in. Can't get 2 feet in, and we have an offensive lineman down hurt. That's Davis. Not sure exactly what's wrong with him. But elsewhere in the NFC, the Carolina Panthers got flopped against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Uh, It is what it is. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We all fully expect that team to be close to, if not playing in the Super Bowl.
And then the other 2 games were both snow blizzard games.
That's annoying.
Kansas City takes down Cincinnati on some controversial chew clock quick snapping.
Hold on, hard stop. Did you just say it was a blizzard in Kansas City?
In Kansas City and in Green Bay.
Okay, Green Bay understand is. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Kansas City hits that mark. Like, Kansas City consistently will have, like,
Yeah, it'll be like
days below.
slush.
Well, they'll
It'll
consistently
be
have
cold.
days below 30.
Yes, it'll be cold. 100% it'll be cold in Kansas City, but I can't remember a single snow game in Kansas City. I can't remember a single, snowstorm coming through and having them play with fucking snow filling the
Oh
entire
man,
stadium.
Tannehill has to dump this off to Derrick Henry, who will truck an invisible man, then truck a grown man on his way to the 5-yard line.
That's a big bad man right there.
That is a
Also,
bad man.
also, this man, this Cleveland Brown defensive user is way too intelligent. Watch for him to really key in on the flats because right now, that's 2 QB throws to the running back that has brought him all the way up into the 5 on 1st and goal.
Yeah. And now nobody covering the tight end, and Tennessee's in for the first points of the game.
Man, honestly, if you look back at that play, Tannehill had literally all day long to throw that pass. The fact that he just stood there and waited for his tight end to kind of just go uncovered, that's great O-line play right there from the Titans. Oh no.
The kicking
What's
bug has hit Carlos once again.
no. Well, see, leaving points behind against any other user, I mean, sure, you can probably get away with it. Not this man right here. This man instant.
At this
That one
point,
point's gonna come back to bite
at
somebody
this
in the
point, I
ass.
think they might as well just start going for 2 every time, because if you're gonna hit extra points that way, don't even try it, because you're
Yeah.
and then to wind things up on recapping, speaking of smackdowns, Philadelphia goes up to Green Bay. Gardner Minshew, in his very first playoff game, gets his fucking ass handed to him and then some. I believe the final was 34-3. Minshew threw I believe 3 interceptions, 2 in the red zone. Actually,
Yeah,
not only 2 in the red zone, 2 in the end zone.
Oh man. Sounding like we got some new blood up on the NFC side of things. Of
Yeah.
course, with the force win for the San Francisco 49ers, getting bailed out like that. But, we're not going to talk about it.
And so that is going to mean that HBK and his Jacksonville Jaguars, led by Trevor Lawrence, are going to be going to New York to face the football Jets.
Whew, big hit there.
Meanwhile, on the other side, the very next day, we also have a home playoff game in MetLife Stadium, as the New York Football Giants will be hosting the Green Bay Packers, as not a single wildcard team won in the NFC. Not a one.
Oh man.
Meanwhile,
That's tragic, actually.
oh, sack here. Mayfield trying to get the play action to work, and yeah, I believe they had contain on. Mayfield drops back, and Landry's just right there, completely unblocked.
Yeah, Harold Landry, he's going to be a big part of that Tennessee Titans defense. Watch for him literally anywhere on the field because that man is coming and he's screaming.
And this is going to leave us in 3rd and 17. And they're going to try and run a screenplay that almost gets intercepted. Landry tipped it right into the hands of the other edge. Couldn't quite come down with it, but man, not a great showing from Cleveland, and now they're going to have to punt.
I believe the other edge right there is Bud Dupree. So you got some really fast dudes off the edge for the Tennessee Titans. A lot of speed rushes going to be coming.
Oh, Mickens makes a couple guys miss. Won't turn that into much more than about 3 or 4, but that was a hell of an effort for about 3 or 4.
That was a nice little highlight play. That little jump to the spin. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed that he got that off.
I wish that he had gotten more than about 3, because that would have been a highlight for sure. But speaking on the other side,
all the linemen there.
Final game that is set up, Kansas City is going to be awaiting the victor, as Julio Jones will get his first reception. He has been targeted twice. Didn't come down with the touchdown pass earlier. But Kansas City awaits the winner of this game right here. If Cleveland wins, then it will be in Kansas City. If Tennessee wins, then they will be playing in Nashville, thanks to Kansas City losing Week 18. Play fake here. Tannehill dumps this off to Derrick Henry, and Henry gets about 6, I believe. Actually, give him 7.
Math doesn't work out like that, though. They were at the 43 to the 49. That's 6 Madden.
I guess
glitches like this upset
I guess
me.
he was on the 42 and a half.
Apparently. And now he's on like the
48.8 all day to throw this football, and he's going to take off running. Lucky that he held on to that, but he will get the first down. Took a huge shot, and I think just about any other quarterback aside from maybe Lamar loses the football there. I think Lamar, Allen, and Prescott are probably the only 3 guys that can hold on to that. But Tannehill, remember, former wide receiver for a year at Texas A&M. So he was preached 2 hands on the ball. He's a good runner. As speaking of good runners, Derrick Henry just takes the easiest 13 yards ever.
The Titans playing like the Titans in real life on their run to the AFC Championship game where they lost to the eventual losers as well, the Kansas City Chiefs. Just feed Henry, keep his carries up to like 30.
No, that was the year that Kansas City won it all.
What?
Yeah, that was the year that Kansas City won it all. That wasn't last year.
I thought that was last year. Oh my God!
It's been 2 years.
On? Holy
oh
hell.
my goodness,
oh
A.J.
My
Brown.
oh
great
God.
throw to A.J. Brown, and he's inside the 5.
Not only a great catch and run there by A.J. Brown, but Ryan Tannehill just outran Anthony Walker Jr. that entire way. I know that Cleveland loser is upset. Just couldn't quite get his hands on a slippery little quarterback.
Nah. But yeah, that year was the year that they faced San Francisco, not last year. Last year, I don't even think the Titans made the playoffs last year.
I thought it was the one.
No. Nothing there. I think that's actually going to count as a running play.
And that will count as a running play through behind him.
Yeah.
It's still weird, but nonetheless,
well,
loss of, 3?
Yeah, it looked like a loss of about 2 or 3.
I know he's trying to feed Henry there, but his other flat was open. Definitely has to look through his progressions a lot quicker than he is right now.
And on 2nd and goal, give to Henry, and not a great cut from Henry. Looked like he tried to cut that kind of backside, and the backside was covered. The backside was
Yeah.
covered like just about every woman whenever they get near Urban Meyer from now on. And that will bring up
Oh
third
my
and
god.
goal. Really don't want to have
Honestly,
to
right
settle for a
there.
field goal because, you know, you can't kick. As
Not even a
Tannehill
little bit.
running. He's got a man, but he overruns it. Julio and Tannehill not on the same page, and that's going to bring out the field goal unit. So Badgley, oh my goodness, Badgley, who has terrible accuracy on top of Carlos's bag kicking, will will doink it.
Oh no! I just saw that. Hey, I'm a little behind.
I know you're a little behind, so I just.
Oh, oh my god!
Why is
Yeah,
he
that man.
keeping Badgley? Just about any other user I understand because Badgley has a hell of a leg, but he has shit accuracy. So if you don't hit it perfectly, it's going wide, and it's going wide bad. So now you get down inside the 5. You get all the way to the 4-yard line, and you get no points out of it.
Yeah, at this point, he really is just gonna have to go ahead and go full on, force down conversion from here on out. The way his kicker is kicking. And so that brings us to the end of the first quarter at last. Going into the second, we had the Tennessee Titans up 6 opposed to the Cleveland Brown. They go 0. That's still a one-possession game. That's just one touchdown and a point after attempt.
Yeah, one touchdown, and hey, you hit the point after. You have the lead. Unfortunately, Cleveland, remember, went 3 and out last time. Looking to not do that here, as after a 3-yard run, they'll get a nice, I believe that's about 4 or 5. And that will make it 3rd and 1.
See, that right there is just following your blocks. I mean, great offensive line play by the Cleveland Browns there. And earlier when we talked about how Derrick Henry hit the backside, even though he was not supposed to, that's definitely just user error, mental error. You have Derrick Henry. You can roll through probably large linebackers that, most anybody else would definitely not have been able to run through. So,
Yeah, without a doubt. And now on 3rd and 1, has a couple of guys open. He's going to take a different route. Okay, I thought he was going to go over the middle to the short post. It looked like that post was open. Instead, takes the running back out of the backfield. Chubb had to do a little tiptoe ballerina move, but
honestly, I was surprised he didn't go with the drag. That's just kind of a staple of both of these offenses, to be fair.
yeah. And on 1st down, run, Chubb cuts it upfield. He's got a hole. He's got one man to beat. I believe that's Byard. Not going to do so. Actually, I don't think that's Byard.
I believe that was Futon, the strong safety.
I know it's a
Fulton.
safety. I don't. Yeah, okay, that's Fulton. I can't remember if Byard was 26 or not. But
Nah, I
Byard is the
believe
only
he's.
safety that I actually know on the Titans off the top of my head.
Off the top of my head, I think he's like in the 40s, or at least he used to be. He might be like number like
Ooh.
1 or 2 or something.
Kareem Hunt on the rushing attempt gets back to the line of scrimmage, if anything, as this is going to be Cleveland's first trip down to the red zone.
That's a good tackle there from Brown. Just kind of slipped right in between both offensive linemen. Honestly, that's terrible awareness from the right guard pulling. You definitely got to hit that linebacker that's coming up.
2nd and 9 now from the 15. Mayfield drops back, throws a screenplay that probably should have been picked off and should have been going the other way.
Yeah, number 34 there is definitely upset. He had a celebration in his mind ready to go, but instead just doesn't catch that ball.
And he was ready to get flagged for taunting, and instead he's going back to the huddle. As 3rd and 9. Keep in mind that a field goal will still make this a field goal game thanks to the missed extra point and missed field goal, but mainly the missed extra point. So field goal, not the end of the world. As Mayfield dropping way back, fumbling the football, but they will pick it up. And that made a chip shot field goal into a 51-yard field goal because Baker Mayfield decided, I'm going to drop about 50 yards back into my backfield.
That's that Patrick Mahomes syndrome right there.
Yeah. Kick is away. It's good. Coming off the foot, I thought it looked good, and then it got up into the air, and it looked like it was dying fast.
Yeah, that's that wind going across but back towards you. I think it was it 10
I
or
think it's
to 8?
5.
Oh, super wrong numbers.
I think it's 5. I may be wrong.
Right. And at the end of the day, it's not going straight at you or straight against you. It's coming from back left. So it'll definitely kill a lot more kicks than we're probably used to seeing.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be worse than the wind that they had in both Arrowhead and Lambeau, as you'll see the tight end pull this one in and get up to the 40. I believe both of those games had like 15, 20-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure the exact direction in Arrowhead, but I know that at Lambeau it was dead at one end zone. So you were either kicking it 80 to 90 yards or you were kicking it 30. There was no in between. Philly had to punt one time, and the one time that they punted, it was against the wind, and I think it was a full power 20-yard punt.
Oh my God.
It 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 looked like he sky punted it and it went nowhere. If you sky punted into that wind, my God, it would have gone behind you.
Oh
That would
my
have been like
God.
punting a ball in Ireland.
Oh man. Honestly, I want to see what a sky punt would do. I know it's not necessarily legal in our league, but still, I kind of want to see what that would what would happen in
It would
wins
be
like
bad
that.
as Tannehill is able to find Derrick Henry.
Oof. That
Man,
was just Derrick Henry making a good catch there. That was an
it was.
inaccurate pass.
It was. That looked like it was going to be a little bit too long, but I guess whenever you got someone as big as Derrick Henry, it's really hard to miss him, even whenever you do.
Oh, speaking of Derrick Henry earlier, he ran on the outside zone. Honestly, come on, y'all. It's Madden. Flip that damn play to the wide receiver side and get yourself a touchdown. Be smarter, y'all.
And give to Breida here on first down. We'll get just shy of the first down marker, second and inches. But yeah, what you were.
I hate that they always give that to the defense. That's a first down, especially with the rollover. Come on, Madden. You were saying though?
But yeah, with
Oh, we got a safety coming down.
Tannehill sacked. Loss of about 12 on this one. And Cleveland's going to lose short. I believe that's a D tackle.
That is a D tackle. However, Cleveland has about 15 of them. So
Yeah,
honestly, losing one does not matter.
they had a lot of issues at interior line early on with injuries. So they've got about 50 of them on roster. And A.J. Brown on third and long somehow finds his way open and will get a first down.
Honestly, I don't know what window Tannehill was looking to throw that in. I can't believe he found it, and I can't believe that was a first down conversion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, it's really weird QB play right now between both of these teams.
It has been. Nothing really flashy aside from as
Oh,
oh
aside from that,
ooh
oh wow, you
ooh
saw what I saw too.
ooh ooh.
Oh no, never mind. You saw something different.
That's gonna hurt.
I hope it's wearing a cup.
Oh man.
That man
So
got sent flying too. Not only that.
Breida's gonna go back to the sideline after taking a shot to the lower extremities,
Oh
and Derrick
wow, and
Henry's
that's
gonna
a
get
great tackle.
stuffed.
Billingsley, that was great. Also, talking about the previous play where we just saw Matt Breida lose all of his future children.
Yeah.
If you watch that back, you had A.J. Brown coming wide open on the corner route there. So very big
Screenplay
missed
here.
opportunity here.
Breida will not risk losing the other nut. He will stay on the ground and, from the looks of it, stay in bounds. Get just a couple of yards on the screen, and that will make it third and goal.
Yeah, see,
Even still,
this
I
right
mean,
here.
Breida got like 15, 20 yards on that play. He had to lose a testicle to get it, but
See, but the problem is now, as it's now third and goal, if you don't score here, you're not getting those points through a kick. So, I mean, it's kind of a wasted opportunity.
oh, dropped interception and a flag for roughing the passer. A free first down.
Well, tell me to eat my own shit, I guess. Goddamn. Okay. Okay. And we get a pause because, I mean, rightfully so. I would need a breather after having that happen to me as well.
So Brown, I think that was Antoine Brown, the IDL.
And I'm going back to watch the play right now. What
Tannehill
the hell?
throws an
What happened?
ill-advised ball, almost gets intercepted, and then Brown. Oh my goodness. And Derrick Henry to the right, he's in. It's kind of leveled, but
That leveled helped him, if anything. Threw him right into the end zone.
And they're gonna go for 2 to try and make this a 14-3 game. I mean, normally I'd say, hey, just keep it at a 10-point game, but well, Badgley kind of is suck. Nothing there from Tannehill. Never mind. Tannehill is. He has his tight end. He's covered like a blanket, but they decided to drop back and cover a little bit deeper into the end zone.
Honestly, I can't believe that worked.
Me neither.
Oh my god. And we have a little bit of salt coming out of the chats now. That man is angry, and rightfully so, to be honest.
Yeah, Stefanski is the fucking pissed off.
He just threw the clipboard at a ref saying, fuck you too, I guess.
Stefanski wear a visor.
Oh my god. Well, they have to answer back. They have all 3 timeouts. They have the 2-minute warning. They have ample amount of time here.
Oh, yeah, big throw, and they're going to find Hooper, and Hooper will go out of bounds. Didn't need to do that. Would have had the 2-minute warning, but still. So now they'll cross the 50, ball on the 44. As you have a chance to double dip if you're Cleveland. 159, all 3 timeouts, down 11. No reason to panic.
Honestly, if I'm Cleveland, it sounds weird. I'm playing for the field goal here to not give the Titans any amount of time and then getting the touchdown as, oh my god.
Yeah.
My god.
That was a good play by Kareem Hunt for turning a screenplay that probably should have been blown up into 7 yards. And they're going to go fast. Give this one to Hunt. He's got a hole. He's got a big hole, and he's into the red zone to the 19. And Tennessee is going to gift them a timeout as Fulton, the safety that was able to stop an earlier touchdown, will go down hurt. Not sure what the injury is there, but we also saw Geno Atkins is going to be riding the pine for the rest of this game with muscle cramps. I think he's riding the pine. I couldn't tell if it was going to be him coming back or not.
Usually muscle cramps are like 2-3 quarters, so they're gone for a minute anyways.
Oh, Chubb had a touchdown. But he decided he needed to truck a ghost.
This is why you don't just randomly tap that up stick, folks. You really don't. You don't need to.
But they will get the first. So first and goal, 1:14. Plenty of time on the clock, and they still have all of their timeouts. Really don't need to use them, but...
Don't need to use them, but at the same time, it's my biggest pet peeve in this entire league that nobody uses their timeouts in the first half. I hate all of you. Fucking use your timeouts. Please, I beg you.
Give to Chubb. And Chubb will run over a couple of guys on his way to the 4-yard line. And they're just going to let that clock run.
Maybe they're somehow following my advice. I mean, you kick the field goal here. You get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
If you can drain the clock and get a touchdown, though.
That's fair. There is that. I hate this defensive play call.
Let's be honest. Tennessee does not really have the big play ability, even with Julio and Brown. And Hunt is going to very easily take this in. So 23 seconds as Fulton out with back spasms. Not sure exactly how long that's going to be or if he'll even come back.
based on the button press, it's actually immediately. Fulton will be back on the very next set of series that they have.
Okay.
So
Well,
they said, "Oh, your back is spazzing out. Have some icy hot. Get your ass back on the field."
yeah. Remember how Gronkowski missed an entire game because of back spasms? EA was like, nah, he can go right back in.
You can go right back in. You just need a little rub back there, and he's good.
Yeah.
Just tug it out real quick.
Yeah. Need a little rub, maybe a reach down there, a little grab ass, and you'll be good to go.
Speaking of good to go, if the Titans don't use their timeouts, I might scream.
Well, if they get sacked, as Garrett comes through, hits, and almost intercepted. I believe that was Grant Delpit in coverage.
Oh my God.
Oh, they almost just gifted Cleveland.
Oh my God. Miles
Don't
Garrett
use your
is an
timeouts.
absolute monster.
Don't use your timeouts. Take this to half, please.
Please, God. Oh my God. If Miles Garrett is playing like that, yeah, get your ass to half. Get the fuck out of here.
And give it
Save
Derrick
yourself.
Henry. Doesn't really go anywhere, but that's not going to matter as we're going to take this to the halfway mark.
That was terrible ball carrier vision. That was the worst ball carrier vision. The entire defense was inside. You had two blockers on your right side. One of them was the offensive lineman on an defensive back. You had a touchdown with Derrick Henry. I'm disgusted. I hate watching terrible running back play. I hate it with a burning passion. How are you batshit with Derrick fucking Henry? I'm angry. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted and appalled and angry and disgusted and appalled.
And yet, with some fast no name in San Francisco last year, you were always breaking records.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that I kind of was. Josh Jacobs, my king. Love him.
Not you. I meant
him.
him.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about him. You're correct. Sorry.
He actually broke the records. He won a fucking MVP with him.
That's true. I can't believe he won an MVP with a running back.
By the way, fucking stole that from Murrow. Oh, Mayfield getting chased somehow dumps this off to Bryant.
I'm so confused how that worked.
All right, that looked like Cooper Rush to the center on Sunday Night Football.
Oh my God. Honestly, that's karma for earlier when Ryan Tannehill threw to AJ Brown. So, hey, what comes around goes around, I guess. But goddamn,
Mayfield drops back, quick pass to Hunt. Hunt spins, he fumbles, he loses the football, but they're gonna fall on it. Donovan Peoples-Jones just saved it as there were three Titans right there, and it just bounces away from them. And Donovan Peoples-Jones will somehow get that football back, and they now have the ball on the 41.
Honestly, luck like that kind of energizes the Cleveland Browns user. When things go his way, that man somehow becomes God incarnate himself. That made no sense. He becomes God himself. What words am I pulling out right now?
God incarnate himself. So he becomes Jesus.
Man. Yeah, Jesus. He becomes Jesus, apparently. Hey, man, we've been traveling for quite some time, all right? Words are hard.
Drugs are bad, okay?
I didn't say that, though. Hey, tip your dealer, kids. Give him an extra $5. Give him an extra $5 on top of everything.
Yeah, your blackjack dealer.
Yeah, of course. You too, your blackjack dealer.
Oh man, Landry just perfectly read that screen.
How did he not get an interception there? Hold on. That man, deadass, he completely avoided the offensive lineman and just ran straight at the ball and did not come away with it.
Well,
I'm so confused.
It happened to hit, I believe it happened to hit Landry right in the nameplate. So now 5 wide on second and a very long 20. Mayfield drops back. Almost intercepted again. So
This Titan defense is getting there. It's just not coming away with anything.
Baker Mayfield has gone from looking like a quarterback that is controlled by instant FPS to Baker Mayfield has 3rd and 20 drop off, and Landry, for whatever reason, decided he was going to, instead of continuing the drag, he stopped right in front of the guy. So
yeah, see those. Yeah, those routes right there, those wide receiver option routes, they either have the highest of IQs or they do stupid shit like that. How are you going to stop right in front of a defender instead of just keep running to open field? Oh my God, what type of sorcery?
What happened? I wasn't paying attention.
That man broke like 4 tackles to get
damn.
like 6 yards, but what the hell?
So about what happened earlier on the
That's what I'm saying. Mickens is doing some crazy. I don't know what type of, like witchery or whatever is happening, but that man is avoiding everybody left and right.
And Breida cuts this back hard, and one nut is gonna get 8 yards on the first down run.
I feel like with the Titans user, he's a lot more comfortable with those like small, speedy backs like Matt Breida and Matt Breida actually last year.
No, it wasn't Breida last year. It was Mostert.
But it was also Breida at some point.
Yeah, Breida did get in there as well.
Until it was just all 100% fucking Mostert, the 99 speed god, apparently.
We're doing shit backwards here. Carlos, we're doing shit backwards. Vrabel, like, you're calling the wrong plays for the wrong people. You call an inside run with Breida, and then you call a stretch run with Derrick Henry. What the fuck?
Yeah, this makes no sense.
So now 3rd and 2, Tannehill drops back. Pressure there, throws into a tight window, and it's incomplete. Linebacker was right there in coverage, and yeah, there was just nothing there for anyone.
Honestly, I go for it. I have Derrick Henry on my team, 2 yards. I could get 2 yards. I mean, he's not going for it.
He's not going to. I mean, his defense has been playing good enough. I think that you go ahead and you trust your defense.
I trust my defense, but damn, I want my offense to put some more points up on the scoreboard against this Cleveland team.
Well, you're forced to get into the end zone. So if you get the first down and then you stall out again, and let's say you get down into field goal range and you stall out, well,
fair. That's a lot harder. That's a lot harder. Ban defensive line users? Question mark?
Chubb. I don't think Chubb got anything here. He might have gotten back to the line. Did a lot of dancing to get not a lot of yards.
2. They gave him 2 somehow, some way. Really, really super confused as to how that defensive tackle just completely blew by on that hit stick. Yes, I know it was a hit stick / dive, apparently.
Mayfield pressured, almost intercepted. I believe that was a defensive lineman in coverage.
No, that was actually a linebacker. Whoever number 54 is not on the defensive line. That might be Rashaan Evans.
I think 54 is Rashaan Evans.
Yeah.
So just
the second linebacker
away, and now that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Mayfield drops back, drops way back, and fires to Chubb, incomplete.
Good catch by Nick Chubb, though, to at least try to get inbounds. Wait a minute. Is this son of a bitch using the Raiders playbook? I'm going on the Discord. Cause hold on, give me a second. I'm going into the playbook selection. Let's see, where are you at, you dirty fucking hoe? Where are you? 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 Noises are coming out of my mouth. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Tannehill
He
with
is
a
using.
wide open play to Kane.
He got leveled at the end, sure, but
He
that's a
did.
big play that was given up there by the defense. Also, speaking now to the Cleveland user, man, get your head out of your ass and start calling these pulling plays a lot more, man. Call these better shotgun looks. You gotta stop with this fucking weird ass nonsense you're using in the playbook. Use the actual good plays.
First down give to Henry goes for about 3. Lucky to get that.
Honestly, he really was though. That offensive line held everything, sure, but the linebackers came in to make that play.
Yeah, I mean it was 6 on 8, and that's just not good numbers. Tannehill
I
drops
don't know what
back,
defense is
looking for the
happening right
tight
now.
end, and it's intercepted. That's Sione Takitaki. It's gonna get the interception.
Ooh. Yeah, see, that right there has to be a touch pass if you want to go ahead and fit it into that tight window. I know it might be scary that the other safeties could potentially come over and tip it out or intercept it, but I mean, Taki was there.
Yeah, Takitaki's right there. Very fast linebacker, gets his hands up, picks it off, and oh my goodness, pressure here, and he's just gonna throw this one away. Which, inside the pocket, doesn't matter if there's a guy there or not. Inside the pocket, that's going to be intentional grounding. So, loss of 12.
She just didn't want to take what would have been a huge hit
Yeah.
to Baker Mayfield. So smart on him, I guess. Knew the play was dead right at the
At this
get-go.
point, it has to be said, the game drops back for you. You don't need to do your 2-step drop. Or you drop back 40 yards again. Okay. Instant right now with Baker Mayfield looks like he looks like just about every scrub quarterback looks right now. This is not instant.
Yeah, I do not know who has the remote right now, but this is not at all the boogeyman.
I believe he did work overtime, so he's like very,
He's a
very
little tired. That's a fair argument to have.
Like, my God.
Honestly, somebody said that Carl's was selling. Truthfully, honestly, the one that is selling here is instant. But
Yeah.
again, tired, so we get it.
Carlos has given Instant every opportunity that he can to win this football game. And Instant has not taken it once. As Derrick Henry up the middle gets maybe back to the line.
All right, folks. Quick little Madden tips video right now at this very second. You flip trap plays based on where the defensive tackles line up. Right there, you want the pulling guard to actually pull into a defensive tackle, not into open space, because then the rest of the blockers get completely fucked up.
Nice
so that
run
was just
here by
a
Henry,
terrible run there.
Took a huge shot at the end of that, and that's going to make it 3rd and inches.
This game is moving along, but I still feel like, honestly, it's either team's game.
Yeah, no one has
but I
really
feel like
taken
Carlos
control of the
there.
game. Ooh. Taki just slammed Breida.
I know that was the first down. That 100% has to be a carry for Derrick Henry there.
Yeah, I mean, 3rd and inches. Why are you taking your big man out?
This user needs a talking to. That's just what happened.
That right there is like saying, hey, I have to throw a Hail Mary, let me put Jordan Love in.
And then you run, okay. Oh my God.
Like,
oh my God.
Who would voluntarily take out Aaron Rodgers to put in Jordan Love for a Hail Mary.
Apparently, Carlos would, because that's what he's doing with Derrick Henry and Matt Breida right now. That's
Apparently.
the equivalency of what's happening.
And Breida, oh, the swerve. Ooh. Oh, no.
Hey, you can
That's
take the cheese
another
away from the
offensive
cheeser,
lineman.
but you can't make him stop cheesing.
That's another offensive lineman down for this Tennessee offense. Doesn't matter that we're down here. This is not guaranteed points. Tennessee has to find the end zone, and then more than likely will end up going for 2 again.
To make this what? Say he scores. Say he gets a 2-point conversion. What does that make the score?
It's a 12-point game.
Say less.
We have a problem. Oh, we're back.
Oh my God.
We're back. I don't know if the stream actually caught that or not.
Well, I'll tell them what just happened.
Yeah,
Carlos
INT.
sold.
INT is what just happened.
Who is that? Newsom?
I need to make sure that we are still live.
Oh, you're good.
Go ahead and call for me if we're assuming we are still live.
I got you. Oh, here we are. Baker Mayfield now under center at the 20-yard line after the interception goes for a touchback, of course. So we'll go ahead and see what this man can do given his 30th chance now at this point in time.
Yeah. We are still live. It just
beautiful.
We missed that one play. Carlos throws a very ill-advised interception in the back of the end zone, and now we have not a great pass by Baker Mayfield again. Would have hit Jarvis Landry, but Jarvis Landry falls out of bounds.
What plays is this man calling? He's calling probably the most terrible plays in this entire playbook. Respectfully so, of course.
To be fair, Baker has been pressured constantly.
Almost instantly, yes.
Oh, a good run by Hunt. Unfortunately, gets stuffed by the corner. Well, not the corner, the safety. And they're not going to be able to get a play off before the end of the third quarter. So that will take us to the fourth. We're going to have 3rd and 6 coming after this short 2-second break.
As we jump right back into the action of it all.
So,
oh, man.
3rd and 6 now.
What Carlos is showing me here is that I need to
He's got his tight end.
At the end of his
Hooper's
shift.
short. Hooper didn't get there. 1 yard shy, and Tennessee is going to call a timeout. They don't want to be in that personnel for 4th down. Going for it all the way, and I agree with this. I mean, you're down 4.
Mm-hmm.
All your timeouts, and Tennessee can't kick. They still have to score a touchdown. Might as well. 5-on-5 here. This would be a really good time for a run.
This would be a great time for a run. I know you run the risk of an insta-shed that in the backfield to kill it, but
Mayfield will keep a read option and go 8 yards for a 1st down. Great play call. Great minds think alike.
Wow. That really was a great play call. Good shit on the Cleveland user for that. Baker Mayfield keeping it, 1st down, chains moved, still have a chance to take the lead. You have the ball. Go ahead and get yourself some score.
And get yourself some score as 1st down run goes nowhere. And I believe we're going to see a injury timeout. Yeah, we will see an injury timeout. That's Brown.
That's their cider. That's their Mike. That's their Mike linebacker right there.
I was about to say that's an ouchie to say the least.
Honestly, I don't know what type of play they're getting out of these, linebackers, but the Titans defense is doing really good, and it's surprising me. I would not have thought they'd be this good.
Oh, Landry. Landry not able to get him. Mayfield takes off running, and Mayfield is going to get the first down and a little bit more. See, that's what happens when you stay in the pocket. You stay in the pocket, you're able to make a guy miss, make him look silly, bounce it outside. And because he's using the contain, he's intentionally screwing himself. Now midfield, 1st and 10. Field goal does you no good. You need a touchdown. Play fake. Mayfield takes off running. Oh, it looked like he would have had someone deep if he wanted it. I think that was OBJ. But instead of taking the risk, just going to take it for 5 himself.
I'm honestly so confused about how this game is going. I know I'm watching a wild card game, but I'm just so confused. Both of these teams really aren't playing like themselves.
And to say the least, this wild card game has been wild.
Oh, man. That's them low-hanging fruit right there. But to be honest, it sums this up perfectly. I can't even talk shit.
It is. I thought that you were going to take it, so since you didn't, I had to.
Hey.
But now 3rd and 6.
We lob it up for a quick little dunk right there. Quick little 2.
4-down territory. He's got a man underneath. That's going to be OBJ, and OBJ will get the first. Baker Mayfield has still yet to break 100 yards.
That is crazy. Here you are in the playoffs, your season on the line here, and you haven't even cracked 100 offensive yards, and it's still only a 4-point game. That just speaks to both of these teams' offenses just kind of being weird as hell.
Yeah. First down, run, nothing. The play was stuffed before it even got out.
Yeah,
that's into Mayfield's hands.
That's the interior defensive lineman, Justin Simmons. That man is a monster, soon to be heavily paid monster, I believe, within the next offseason or 2.
And with that loss of 1, now 2nd and 11. Still 6:40 left in this game. Mayfield drops back. Nobody open, throws an ill-advised pass that is somehow caught. But
3rd and 5.
But the guy was in front of him.
How did he catch that? It said use your playmaker. How did that even work?
A routine 5-yard play. We'll make it 3rd and 5. Yeah, just a routine 5-yard reception. And jailbreak screen to Landry. Landry's going to get the first. Evans is going to go diving for absolutely nothing as he's picking daisies. And Landry is going for a first down and then some. They're into the red zone for just, I believe, the 2nd time today. And from the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 now.
I kind of prefer getting first downs. Getting into the red zone by like 12, 13, 14 yards. That gives you a whole lot more downs to work with because then you have the first down at like a 3-yard line, which is a lot nicer to have than just being 1st and goal. In my opinion, at least.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have 1st and goal, but they're going to be able to... They have to get to the 1 in order to get that first down.
That is true.
Second and 8. Mayfield, time, rolls out. Gonna dump this off for Landry, and Landry's in. So Landry on, I believe, 3 straight plays. Starting with the improbable catch. Leads them down the field, and now Cleveland finally has their first lead of the game as they lead by 3. And we have to bring this up. If Cleveland loses, then the strong AFC North that everyone talked all year about, that had 3 teams with 12-plus wins. If Tennessee wins this game, all 3 of them will be first-round exits. All 3 of the AFC North teams will have left in the wild card round and never made the divisional if Cleveland doesn't hang on to win.
Talk about AFC supremacy, apparently, from the North. Psych.
And Breida will take the catch out of the flat, and he will get about 9 off of it.
Do you move fast here, or do you kind of take up as much clock as you possibly can?
I want to move somewhat fast, but, like, remember, you still can't hit a field goal. It's a field goal game, but you can't kick worth a fuck.
That's true. You don't have the luxury of being able to kill the clock all the way down to the 5-yard line and kick a field goal, because you would still probably miss that.
And I mean, this is a game that you would gladly take to overtime. Both defenses are playing great. Both offenses kind of not great. You lean on your offense to get a score more than you lean on your defense to get a stop whenever you're not trusting in them. As Breida with a very nice run there, bobbing and weaving his way to the first.
Took a little bit of that momentum away from that Cleveland defense at last.
Things were finally starting to trend Cleveland's way, and remember, Tennessee had this, not really dead and gone, but like, things did not look good for Cleveland. Then Tennessee throws the interception in the red zone. Cleveland gets points before half. Tennessee almost throws an interception that would have given them the lead at half. And, I mean, at the end of the day, they 49ers themselves. They went out there and they almost Ethaned it. But now, with a chance to possibly take the lead, 3rd and 4 as we hit the 2-minute warning.
Of course, this is 4th down territory, but like, what plays do you think he can call here? If you have Derrick Henry, this is an easy inside zone that gets you the first down plus a whole lot more. But you don't have Derrick Henry in here right now. You have Matt Breida, which I mean, you still get a first down, but I mean that works. That'll work, but still, like, oh man, come on, man. How at that trade Derrick Henry to somebody who wants to run the damn ball. Trade him to Seattle. I'll give you a pack of fucking peanuts. Nah, fuck that. That's too much. I'll give you a 7th rounder in 3 years.
Breida gets stuffed on the first down run. Maybe got a yard.
Oh, you're not running on first down. If you are going to run on first down with Derrick Henry.
I don't get it either, man.
I just keep saying it. If the Titans go ahead and to lose this game, that'll be why. Their misuse, their misplay of Derrick fucking Henry.
Payne out in the flat now. We'll take this up to the 8-yard line, and they have 1st and goal from the 8.
All right, 1st and goal. You have 8 yards to go. I'm not saying call 4 run plays in a row. No, not at all. But if you are going to call a run play, want to know who it should not be going into? It should not be going to that tiny-ass man right there, Matt Breida. I will rip my dick off. I will rip my dick off. I'm behind. I'm super behind. I'm going to rip my dick off. It's gone. It's out of here. It doesn't exist anymore. I cannot have children anymore.
I heard the Velcro. You're just a Ken doll down there now.
Yep, just fucking straight up Ken doll. Doesn't matter. Smooth down there.
So 2nd and goal from the 7. Derrick Henry finally checks in. Derrick Henry will get the ball, and Derrick Henry will trip.
Why are you running outside zone? Why are you running stretches with Derrick Henry? Oh my god! I just need to not hear anymore. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna remove everything so I don't have to hear or watch this game anymore.
58 seconds. Cleveland with 1 timeout after calling 2 timeouts. Drop back, throw into triple coverage, and it's caught. Who else? It's for the touchdown. And Tennessee going to try for the extra point to make this a touchdown game.
I'm sorry, but outright, I'm just
Bashley
going
will
to say
hit
it.
it.
Oh my God! Not only did three things. One, there's no way in hell you should be rewarded after the misuse, the absolute disgusting misuse of Derek fucking Henry, King Henry.
Number 2, Julio is a bad man.
Julio's a bad man for that. But number 3 is, how the fuck are you rewarded for that ball? There are 3 defenders there. Yes, it's Julio fucking Jones. There are 3 Cleveland defenders there. How? I hate this game.
He put that into probably that wasn't even a window. That was a football-sized hole. As looking deep for Donovan Peoples-Jones, and it's intercepted. That's gonna ice it. And the AFC North has 0 teams going into the playoffs, going past the wild card round.
Oh my God. Now, I know the Ravens upset was an upset, especially considering it was by what should have been one of the worst teams in the entire league. But I guess the user got bailed as usual. But this one's an upset. Yes, I know Carlos is a great user. But both teams just played really fucking weird. Really weird. With that, Brain, my guy, I'm going to let you go ahead and sign off real quick. I'm going to go do a couple of things here in Mr. 305 land. Thank you all for coming out and listening to the beautiful stream that we had up today. Congrats to the Tennessee Titans, who will now be taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Bye-bye.